With approximately 50,000 units sold, the Ford Puma is the top-selling car in the UK for 2023. People absolutely love it. It's versatile, efficient, practical, and fun to drive. Ford hit the jackpot with it, and it made perfect sense for them to capitalize on the success of its fantastic small SUV by introducing an all-electric version. But what do we expect? Will it be as good as the petrol version? Will it be as practical, as efficient, as fun to drive? Stay around to find out all we know about it. The Ford Puma is undoubtedly one of Ford's current most popular vehicles, not just in the UK, but across the whole Europe as well. It went to the extent of challenging the success of the Fiesta as well. You see, Ford first launched the Fiesta back in 1976, and people loved it. However, it wasn't until the release of the 5th generation in 2002 that Ford began its ascent into the European car market. In just a few years, the Fiesta became Ford's greatest success and Europe's top-selling car. It was so successful that at one point it became VW Golf's top competitor in sales. And keep in mind, the Golf has 35 million units in all-time sales. Ford then went on and released the 6th and 7th generations of the Fiesta, breaking even more records and selling a total of 22 million units since its first generation hit the streets. The Fiesta was a major stepping stone for Ford. Now, despite the continued popularity of the Fiesta in the late 2020s, the European market experienced a notable shift in preference toward compact crossover SUVs. The noticeable shift in preferences towards larger, more versatile vehicles led the sales of compact family cars like the Fiesta to drop, while sales of crossover SUVs saw a surge. Therefore, Ford followed suit and on April 3, 2019, unveiled its flagship crossover, the Puma. You see, ever since its release, the Puma went on, it became an instant hit. People absolutely loved it. It was versatile, efficient, practical, and fun to drive. It seemed almost like the Fiesta, but better. Despite achieving only a modest number of sales in 2019, Ford saw a significant increase in 2020 with over 11,000 units sold. By 2021, their sales surged, reaching almost 13 times the previous figure, totaling over 130,000 Pumas sold worldwide. However, the pinnacle of its success came in 2023 when the Puma claimed the title of the UK's best-selling car. With Ford's current rising star in the beginning of the electric vehicle era, the company eventually decided it was time to retire the once top-selling product, the Fiesta, and shift focus to capitalize on the success of the Puma, leading to an introduction of an all-electric version. As of February 2024, Ford has not yet revealed the car, and a specific date for the unveiling remains undetermined. Nonetheless, the company has officially confirmed its upcoming release, saying that it would debut later this year. It has been confirmed that the all-electric Puma will be named the Gen-E and is set to become the first Puma model generating zero emissions. As far as the car's design, apart from the images taken by Autocar and some renders I found online, no additional information has been officially confirmed. Therefore, it's important to note that the majority of the forthcoming information is based on my predictions, which I believe are likely to be true. From the outside, aside from some minor changes, the Puma Gen-E is expected to remain relatively unchanged from the current facelifted petrol version. The rear end and the size of the vehicle, as seen here, would be identical, featuring the same headlights, trunk door shape, shark fin antenna, and extended lid spoiler. The major changes are anticipated at the front. It is believed the grille will be omitted as there won't be a petrol engine behind it, eliminating the need for cooling. Therefore, instead of the grille, there is a high chance we will see a panel similar to the one on the Explorer, potentially with an engraved logo or something resembling the panel on the Mach-E. Alternatively, it's also possible to see a change like this, featuring a black panel, which honestly reminds me a lot of the first-gen Tesla Model S. Another possibility, based on these real-life images, is that the front won't feature any panel at all, adopting a design very similar to the Tesla Model Y. The wheel sizes are expected to mirror those of the petrol version, ranging from 17 to 19-inch alloys. However, considering that it has not been confirmed whether the Puma will be built on a Ford platform, if it adopts the same VW MEB platform as the Explorer, it wouldn't be a surprise to see a 20-inch alloy option as well. Regarding the interior, the cockpit is expected to remain unchanged. It is likely to include either the same 12-inch horizontal infotainment screen, or less likely in my opinion, something similar to the one in the Explorer where the screen is tilted vertically, although this is, again, just my speculation. The Gen-E Puma is expected to adopt a square-shaped steering wheel as the Explorer instead of the round-shaped steering wheel seen in the Mach-E, which is a design choice already seen in the E-Transit Courier. My prediction is that the interior and seats will predominantly showcase Ford's man-made leather, the Ford Sensico, complemented by additional details from Alcantara or some cloth material. The newly freed up area in the front where the engine used to be holds the potential for additional storage similar to the Mach-E, offering an extended front trunk area. However, the fact that there is a battery beneath the vehicle makes me think that the additional space below the boot, as in the Patrol version, is likely to be omitted. Therefore, while there may be new space in the front, the overall storage capacity is expected to remain unchanged due to the absence of the rear space. Based on the fact that the Puma Gen-E will be produced in Craiova, Romania, it means that the Gen-E would be manufactured alongside the Ford E-Transit Courier. According to Autocar, Ford stated it engineered the electric powertrain together for Puma and the Courier at the same time, hinting that they will have similar specs. This suggests that if we consider Ford's E-Transit Courier, which features up to 236 miles of range and a 136 horsepower electric motor, the Puma Gen-E could possibly boast the same. If this is true, then the Gen-E will have the same 55 kilowatt hour battery and will be able to charge from 10% to 80% in less than 35 minutes, adding 85 kilometers of range in 10 minutes. Take into account potential competitors such as the Volvo X30, Jeep Adventure, Peugeot E2008, all beginning at approximately $44,000. We anticipate a similar price range for the Puma Gen-E. A starting price ranging from $40,000 to $44,000 seems feasible, representing an increase of about $10,000 to $12,000 compared to the current Patrol version. It's worth noting that prices may be lower in Europe, considering that is where the vehicle will be manufactured.